Something's going on with the Dyatlov Pass incident, and they don't want us to know. Hey, I'm Sarah. I am your true crime best friend. Check me out on YouTube and hit that plus for more. Now let's get into it. This gets creepy, crazy, and just mysterious. So, warning, buckle up. Let's go. January 1959, a group of experienced trekkers started to make their way on a hike up the mountains, I think it's called Ural Mountains, between February 1st and February 2nd, 1959. All of those hikers were unalived. And it was due to, quote-unquote, mysterious circumstances. The group was led by a man named Igor, and like I said, all of the people in this group were very experienced in the outdoors, in hiking, in these snowy conditions. They were really experienced and knew what they were doing. The 9 hikers ranged from 21 to 38 years old. There was 8 men and 2 women. One returned due to health issues. He kind of stopped early. He wasn't feeling well, came back. The rest of the hikers began their travels into the snowy mountains. They were prepared and they were excited. Pictures and diaries detailed their travels. It is unknown what exactly happened, but the team failed to return to base, so searchers were sent to find them. On February 26, they found the damaged tent. The tent had been ripped open from the inside. All of the members of the group's stuff was there. 9 set of footprints led out of the tent. Nearby in the woods was the remains of a small fire. 2 people, unalived, were found here, only in their underwear. 2 more seemed to be going back to the tent. 13 feet away were those 4 more found unalived, and they were partially clothed. So this is where all the weirdness starts. They brought the hikers in for autopsy. Only 6 of them died of hypothermia, this being the likely cause of unaliving in the snow-covered mountain. It would even explain the levels of undress, because when you go through hypothermia, your body feels like it's burning, so you take off part of your clothes. But these other 2 causes of the unaliving are absolutely crazy. Internal bleeding by severe chest trauma. It could be like the force of a speeding car. And the last was fatal skull injury. These injuries were so bizarre. One man had a twisted neck, 2 bodies had no eyes, and 1 was missing her tongue. 1 seemed to have bitten off part of his own hand at the knuckle. Another weird thing is that they seem to have had nothing in their stomach for 8 hours, and there was partially made food in the tent. Like, it was on plates, it was ready to go. But what would cause this group to feel like they had to cut or tear this tent from the inside out and then run away? The investigation seemed to kind of stall from there, but it was ruled as a compelling natural force. One of the biggest mysteries in this is that there was radiation on some of the clothing. Now, this could have been explained by a couple of them helping with a cleanup of somewhere that had radiation, and so they had it on their clothes. But this was years before, so what the heck? Now, some people believe in the slab avalanche theory. Let me get into that. So they think that a slab of snow basically slid onto the hiker's tent. They thought an avalanche was coming, and so they ran. They had built a snow den, and then that collapsed and unalived a couple of them, and then the others just died from the elements. Part of this theory is that they also believe that scavenging animals, like animals looking for food, ate the eyeballs and the tongue. That's really gross, but it could be an explanation for where those went. Do you think that this slab theory holds any weight? Do you think that this could be what it is? I mean, I heard this slab theory and I was like, maybe, but some of the injuries were super bizarre, and the radiation and just all of it together doesn't really make any sense to me. But do you think that it's the slab theory? Do you think it's the Russian government or the CIA? Do you think that it's aliens or a Yeti? Do you think that it could be a person that was up there? They didn't find any evidence, but what do you think about this case? What are your thoughts? Because it keeps me up at night. Why did these hikers have such bizarre injuries? And what happened up there? I just have no words. But what do you guys think? Please leave me a comment below. Don't forget to look at my YouTube channel for more, and hit that plus if you would like to see more of me on your TikTok feed. I will see you guys next time. Bye.